Yeah, what are your qualifications for serving in the U.S. Senate?
Well, for one, I play music. I'm in a band. It's actually a Hootie and the Blowfish cover band. It's pretty good, you know. We do pretty well with it at the lesbian sandwich luncheons I go to. Also, you know, I'm 100% me. I'm 100% real. I am completely transparent. There is nothing fake about me, you know. And I guess for more, I've ran for office a few times. Didn't go well. I lost. But hey, you know, I'm someone who keeps trying and, you know, is just 100% not faking anything.
What's your stance on abortion?
Abortion. As a trans woman, I've never had the privilege of having one. When I was a guy, I paid for a few. But, you know, I think, you know, like I could say, a woman, her body is her choice, you know. Whether she chooses, like myself, you know, to cozy up to a few Big Macs, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in a half hour, you know, like myself. Or, you know, a woman chooses to get the old vacuum trash. That's just something I support, you know. Coat hangers for everyone.
What are your thoughts on women's rights?
Oh, women's rights. 1 second. You know, this gosh darn thing keeps falling off me. You know, it's you know, being a woman, one step at a time. You know, it's a woman's right to choose. You know, it's a woman's right to, you know, change her style, I guess. But I would probably say women's rights are super important to me. You know, as a woman myself, you know, I just really think women are the best. Women are a-okay.
What's your view on trans babies?
Trans babies, I kind of wish I transitioned as a baby. Sometimes I like to pretend to be a baby when my mommy is whipping me, you know. But you know, I mean, who amongst us hasn't? Personally, I wear diapers occasionally. Occasionally, I wear diapers in the bedroom, but that's neither here nor there. That's not what Maine is all about. You know, Maine and women and trans people and babies are all very important things. And I think we should all move forward in protecting babies, protecting Maine, and protecting trans people.
What are your thoughts on post-birth abortions?
Post-birth abortions, you know, a few people have told me that they wish I was one. But, you know, like I said, you know, it's a woman's, her body, her choice. You know, if she wants to rip the whole thing out at the 19th month, I say go ahead.
What are your views on Black Lives Matter?
Black Lives Matter. I love black people. In fact, you know, my girlfriend often goes out and sees black guys at night while I'm dressed like a woman at home. You know, and I know the phalluses of black men are a little bit larger than typical white men. You know, so my girlfriend, she likes to typically get plowed by the African American phallus. But like I can say, I think a lot of Mainers are in that situation, you know, where their girlfriends are just, you know, at home getting plowed by an African American phallus, and you know, you're, oh no, wearing some sissy lingerie that you got from Amazon, and you're using 2 fingers to pull the patch, as they say, because it's so small and could never satisfy any woman. You know, so you just sit there while your wife goes out and maybe takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys in one night, and then comes home, but you pay her bills. But I mean, I think that's just what being a Mainer really means.
What are your thoughts on the Jews?
You know, I love my Jewish friends, you know, and allies, you know. I think they're good with money, I'll tell you that much. You know, one of them was going to get me this, help me, my doctor, who is Jewish. That's normally where I have the most interactions with those types. But my doctor was going to get me on the Ozempic, but then I said, oh, heck no. Not for me, not for me. My insurance doesn't cover it, but I think everyone deserves insurance. What was the question?
The Jews, what do you think of them?
You know, I think Israel is our greatest friend and ally.